guys, I just wanted to do a little quick thing on some of my favorite oils. You guys would have heard me already with all of the stuff that I've been quoting around sleep and digestion and stuff like that. When I first started this, I thought that it was a load of bull. My sister talked me into it, and I really just did it because I thought things smelled nice and I wanted my house to smell nice. And the more I read up about it, the more I realised that there's a whole lot more to aromatherapy and to essential oils than what I first thought. So I'm going to take you through some of the ones that really impacted on me. The first one was when my little Ellie had to go and have surgery, and the emotional kit arrived the day before, and Ellie had to go have surgery, and I was absolutely petrified. I was absolutely shitting myself. I felt sick to my stomach, and I had told Ivany that I didn't know how I was going to cope with Ellie going under anaesthetic. It's like you're handing over your greatest, most loved thing in the entire world to other people, and you don't know what's going to happen. So I was experiencing a level of anxiety that I've never had before, simply because I didn't know if she was going to be okay. Anyway, this one arrived. And so this is part of the Emotions kit, and I know it's backwards, but anyway, it's Balance. And this one's a grounding blend. And in this one, it's got things like cinnamon, frankincense, blue tansy, chamomile. And when I first smelt it, I instantly loved it. And so I didn't know how to use them. Ellie had to go into surgery, so I just quickly grabbed the kit and took it with me to hospital, hoping that in some way it would make me feel better. I just grabbed this and I didn't have anything to diffuse it or anything, so I just dropped it, a few drops into my hand, and I rubbed it together as just before she was going into surgery, and I cupped it over my mouth like that, and I had 3 big deep breaths to try and calm down because I thought I was going to spew. And instantly I felt amazing, and I felt calm, and I just felt like everything was going to be okay. I know that sounds silly, but it was amazing, and I was so overwhelmed with how well it went that I kept it in my handbag constantly. I just didn't want to be without it because it made such a big difference. Then while we were in there, Ellie came out of surgery, and she was really, she came out quite heightened. Anyway, so when we got her back, I had some lavender peace, and this is about the sleep blend. So this is all about, it's in America, it's called the Serenity Blend, so that's all around bringing calmness in your life and helping you to sleep. So I used that one, and I used that one, which is called Citrus Bliss. And if you mix that one and that one, that's Balance and Citrus Bliss, this is what the Monster Tamer is. So this calms children the fuck out when they're being feral. So anyway, I had citrus, and that was keeping everyone happy in the room, and then I used lavender peace, and that just helped Ellie just to calm down and go to sleep. It was a game changer then for me, and I thought that was amazing. Within a couple of days I went and ordered the little minis, which look, they're about this big, the little minis, because I just wanted to see whether or not it was a fluke or whether it was something that was really worthwhile. And from that came a thing called digestion. This is my other big thing that I can't live without. I have little vials that I have, like these little ones. These little vials that I have in a little pouch in my handbag. Most of you have seen me laugh at me because I pull my little pouch out all the time. But it's like that. And digestion is something that you can use topically, so you use it on your stomach, 2 drops on your stomach when you are feeling bloated or you've got nausea or pain. So I had food poisoning, or what I thought was food poisoning. I was nauseous, I had cramping, I was vomiting. It was absolutely horrible. The worst was yet to come. So I thought, fuck this. I went and got 2 drops of digestion and 2 drops of the peppermint oil. I hoped that would work. I just quickly Googled in between vomiting, put it in my hand, and then rubbed it on my tummy, and then I put 2 drops of each in my mouth with some water. And I have to say, within about 10 minutes, I just felt amazing, and I felt well enough to actually go to sleep. I didn't feel sick anymore, and the nausea and the cramps and the pain all stopped. Same with the vomiting. And I was like, what is this witchcraft? This is bullshit. So since then, you might be able to see there is not much left of that. That is my favorite thing in the entire world. And in fact, if I see anyone that's saying that they're feeling sick or anything like that, oh, my peppermint's nearly out too. That's my peppermint. So they're my 2 that I mix. And you might see me looking like a druggo at work. and I have one of these little droppers, and I just drop that straight into my mouth. So so those ones change my world as well. Now, the ones that I really wanted to talk to you about, which you guys keep hearing me harp on about, is my sleep blend. I have really active mind, and my mind goes crazy at nighttime. And same with my daughter. I don't know where she gets it from. So Ellie gets really wired, and she struggles a lot. So I started researching some of the blends that can help with sleep. Obviously, lavender, which is that little one. Lavender is the one that a lot of people use for calming. They can use it for skin. They can use it for everything. And this one has been blended into the lavender piece one that I've got here, which is a sleep blend. So I started off with that one, and I fell in love with an oil called Vetiver. Vetiver is used in most of your fragrances that you might find in perfumes. So it's got this really beautiful woody fragrance. However, the smell of it just made me so calm. And then I realized later that it's all about grounding and calming the mind. So as I used those two together, that was kind of okay. I felt more calm, but Ellie didn't. Like, I could tell that it wasn't her jam. And I was struggling, and I thought, oh, come on now, can you work? Just, make it work. And I was worried. I'm thinking whether it's just BS, what people are saying around this whole, you can use it for sleep and stuff like that. Anyway, then I got a free oil in one of my packs one day, and it's called Juniper Berry. And I was like, oh, okay. Juniper Berry is called the oil of the night. So Juniper Berry is all about helping to calm people when they get a really busy or overactive mind. It helps children with nightmares. So I thought, let me scrub that all over Ellie. Anyway, so I put 2 drops of this, 2 drops of the Vetiver, and 2 drops of the lavender piece in one of my rollers. So it's just got a little metal tip on the end. And I used that, and I was rubbing it. I had a look at where the pressure points on the body are to help with sleep. And the pressure points for sleep are on the soles of the feet and on the bottom of your big toe. Not a toe, yes, a hand, I know, but on the bottom of your big toe. Anyway, so I started using that with Ellie probably a couple of weeks ago now, and she started sleeping through every single night. We were finding that she'd wake up at 6:30 in the morning instead of 4 times through the night. I was sleeping through without waking up, and it was amazing. So I am absolutely addicted. My juniper is nearly out, and you can also, Juniper Berry is also really good with diffusing, so it's about cleansing the air. So when I got the flu, I used this to help cleanse and detox the air. You can also drink it. This shit is amazing. I wish it was in a bigger bottle. That is ridiculous. Look how tiny that thing is compared to the other bottles. That's fucking ridiculous. So anyway, this is my magic sleep blend. If anyone wants to try it, just let me know. As you can tell, I've been sharing it a lot and giving people a lot, so it's nearly out, but I'm going to order some more oils anyway. So that's in that roller, and it's amazing. Oh, God. And now the last ones. These are the last ones that I'm going to say, and then I'll quickly get off because it's like 8 minutes. It's ridiculous to listen to someone that long. One is On Guard. On Guard is what I've put a post up about. This one is absolutely incredible. The studies have shown that one helps with fighting off infections, cold and flu. It also stops germs from spreading. So if there's any gastro, if Ellie got hand, foot and mouth, those kind of things. So when she got hand, foot and mouth from daycare, I wasn't using this. And I thought, oh, fuck this. So I pulled it out, opened up the cap, never used it before, and started using it. And Ellie, the hand, foot and mouth was gone within a day or 2. And it was absolutely incredible. No one else in the house got it. I use that for flus as well whenever Ellie's got a cough, or if anyone in my office is dirty and has a cough, I just put 1 drop into the diffuser, and then it actually protects not only my office and me, but everyone else around it. And the other one is Easy Air. Emma, if you're still listening and haven't tuned out, this one is for you, my love. Easy Air, that one will really help your little boy. I have it in this, so it's in a roller. And I mix that with fractionated coconut oil, and then you rub it on the chest in a circle, rub it on the back of the neck and the back, and you can also put it on the soles of the feet, and that one helps to open up airways and clear congestion. So anyway, guys, they are my favorite ones. I could go on, but it's nearly 10 minutes, and that's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, that's these are the oils that I love. Thanks, guys. Also, ask any questions. I love this shit, if you can't tell already. It has made me realize I'm a real hippie on the inside. So if anyone wants to ask questions, ask. Bye.